Hey guys, welcome to our video. So for today, me and my group are going to be discussing on how to transform a standard equation of a hyperbola to its general form when the center is at hk. These are the standard form of a hyperbola when the center is at hk. The first one, x minus h squared over a squared minus y minus k squared over b squared equals 1, is when the transverse axis is horizontal. The second one, y minus k squared over a squared minus x minus h squared over b squared equals 1, is when the transverse axis is vertical. Below, you can see the general form, ax squared plus by squared plus cx plus dy plus e equals 0. So right now, we are going to give you two examples. The first example is going to be discussed by Reinhard Sapong and Nicole Doi. The second example, which involves word problems, is going to be discussed by Peter Vicina, Claire Cajegas, and Jebsen Ando.
First example, we have a standard equation and our goal is to convert it to general form. First step, we need to get its LCD. So in order to find its LCD, we just simply multiply the denominator, 9 and 25, resulting to 225. So this is our LCD. Second step is to multiply by both sides. So we copy this equation and then multiply both sides to its LCD 225. In the third step, we have to divide the LCD 225 and the denominator, which is 25. Copy the numerator, x minus 1 square, and minus, divide again the denominator, which is 9, and copy the numerator again, y plus 2 square equals 225.
Next is the expandable number. To do this, we have to square the first term. So it will become x squared and y squared. And double the product of the second term. So 2x 4y. And squared the last term. Plus 1 plus 4. Distribute the coefficient to the trinomial inside the parentheses. So it will become to the 5x squared minus 50x plus 25 minus 9y squared minus 36y minus 36 minus 225 equals 0. And lastly, arrange the term according to general form. So 8x squared plus by squared plus cx plus dy plus e equals to 0. So, this is the equation of general form. And now, it will become 25x squared plus 9y squared plus 50x plus 36y plus 236 equals to 0. And now, this is our general form of the standard equation whose center is HK.
Today, let's apply converting standard equation to general equation when the center is at HA in word problem. For example, find the general form of equation of a hyperbola whose center is at 3, -1 if A equals 4, B equals 5, and the transverse axis is horizontal. First, we get the standard equation with the given information. Since the transverse axis is horizontal, the standard equation will be x minus h squared over a squared minus y minus k squared over b squared equals 1. And that's the standard equation with the given information.
Let's substitute it and it will result to quantity x minus 3 squared over 16 minus quantity y plus 1 squared over 25 is equals to 1. So, how do we get it? So basically, this is the standard equation. This is the general form of equation whose center is at 3 and -1. I then distributed 3 and -1 to h and k, which result to x minus 3 squared minus y plus 1 squared. It becomes 1 or positive because based on the standard equation, the given symbol is negative. And negative plus negative is equals to positive. That's why it becomes positive 1. In order for us to get 16 and 25, the given is if A is equals to 4 and B is equals to 5. And based on the standard equation again, A squared and B squared are the denominators. I substituted 4 and 5 in the given denominators, then multiply 4 squared, which results to 16, and 5 squared, which results to 25. And this is the final equation. First, find the LCD and multiply it both sides. I multiply 16 and 25, which results to 400. Therefore, in this case, the LCD is 400. Now that we have the LCD, let's multiply it to both sides. I then distributed 400, or the LCD, here and here, and divide 16 and 400, and 25 and 400. The equation will then become 25 times x minus 3 squared minus 16 times y plus 1 squared is equals to 400. Next is we expand the quantity x minus 3 squared and quantity y plus 1 squared. I expanded 3, which is x minus 6x plus 9. I expanded 1, which is y squared plus 2y plus 1. Then the final equation is 25 times x squared minus 6x plus 9 minus 16 times y squared plus 2y plus 1 is equals to 400.
Now, expand the given equation, which is x minus 3 squared and y plus 1 squared. After expanding, distribute the coefficient of the trinomial inside the parentheses. And lastly, arrange the terms according to the general form. Thus, the general form of equation would be 25 squared minus 16y squared minus 150x minus 32y minus 191 equals to 0. And that's converting standard equation into a general form.